Hi guys, welcome to the stream. But I'll just do my usual housekeeping. It's been a while. Has been a while since I streamed, and it's kind of the way that I kind of do stuff when the new season starts. So I'm still here. Because streaming came much later for me than the YouTube and stuff like that. When a new season comes out, I just go into I go into full kind of sweat mode and just grind it out. So again, apologies, but we're going to try and rectify that, and hopefully there will be no interruption with said streams from now on. So I hope everybody is enjoying the new season. Lots to discuss. I think the main thing for me is hi Lee, how you doing? Fade, what's up man? Rob, Faye, lovely to see you guys here. So you might notice something straight away, that I am not on my account. I am currently leveling up someone else's account. So I figured something that I've heard people speak about is the leveling. Well, this is the account I'm leveling up. It's a clan member. He will be making a return to Destiny for Trials. And I've been playing on the account for a couple of days. I think 2 days, like the third. And he started at like 9:30. Well, this is his lowest character now, because his other character is 980. So, as you can see, a lot of work to do. So I kind of figured this would be quite cool for you guys to maybe, if you have any questions about leveling or whatever, this would be quite cool to see this kind of stuff happening. So I was actually doing something with it and I can't remember what I was doing. Right. Make sure I've got all the good stuff. Drop my power a little bit. We'll see if we can get involved in some of this public event malarkey. I'm a little bit low to really be effective within it. So last week I got all my characters to max gear level, the soft cap. So I think my highest character is like gear level 1001. But I've obviously been playing this account for a couple of days, so I haven't managed to level it any further to Today is the last day of leveling this character, because whatever it gets to tonight, that is where it's going to start with trials. Oh, nice. Right in on it. Nice that everybody's invisible. Seems to be becoming a theme this season. Wait, jump, 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 jump. I know you're going to jump. Swords, man. Swords are just so good. Locking down the support tower because there's too much heat. I didn't think they would. Oh, I thought I'd missed it there. Oh, he's got it. Big cat. He's jumping away. Nice. What are we at? 43 with a couple of minutes left. Hello? Where did he go? Oh, there. The big dude's taking care of it now. This team is melting it. Nice. Nice work. This is a really good loadout, I think. Maybe I have changed it at times for the mountaintop. But the swords are just like... So... There we go. Champions. What is this thing doing here? Frames just like... Frames just like all over the place. What's he doing? Cloak. Cloak and helmet. Nice. 7-5. 7-3. 7-5. Nice. So I'll do it. How is everybody leveling up? How's everybody doing with the leveling stuff? I'm not talking about power level, I'm talking about gear. What is this? Oh yeah, still doing a bit. I never started it. I got a message the other day from a guy. You made us feel that. You made us feel that. You started it. I was like, what? I never even. I don't tend to start the thing. Heavy frames. We need one more, guys. Alright. Well, there's another orb here. Oh, that should be fun. That's better. You guys are doing pretty good. A tether here would be good. Nice. There we go. Heavy frames. 7.5. Oh, we've got 7.6. 7-7, 7-4, 7-6, 7-5. Right, I'm going to leave this public event so we can have a little talk about what I'm doing. So for anybody that's having a problem leveling or just a bit of guidance or whatever it might be, I'll put on all my high stuff. So 7-7. Still need gauntlets. So what I'm trying to do is I'm working off of this right here. So I'm not too worried about the power bonus. I'm working off the gear bonus, 977, right? Every piece of armor, as you guys are probably aware, but I'll go over it anyway. Every piece of armor has a power rating. Increase each of these 3 weapons, 5 pieces of armor, increase each one by 1 level, and you will go up 1 gear level, right? 1 overall level. So the way I kind of work it out is, so my overall gear is 977, right? So I'm 1 under the gear level. So that puts my overall -1. That is 4 over. So that puts us +3. That is 3 over. So that puts us at +6. Even. So +6. Minus. So it's +5. Back up +6. +4. +3. So with the gear that I've got, using 977 as the base, you count up, you add up how many you're above, and then so as you can see, my first one is 976. So that one is 1 below my gear level. So that puts me in obviously a minus straight away. But the next one is 4 above. So it puts me at a +3. And you keep going through all your stuff. So I am 3 individual power levels towards my next gear level. I need 8 levels from my individual gear to raise my power level overall by 1. So looking at this, my gauntlets are pretty weak. And then I've got some 976 gear. So my gauntlets, helmet, legs, that's really about it. So what I'm trying to do, or what I was trying to do, was, as you can see here, I've got rewards to go and get. But I'm trying to make sure that my gear level is as high as possible. My individual pieces of gear are as high as possible before I actually go and collect any rewards. Now because my gear level is at 977, it means that blues can drop quite high. And in cases, as you've seen, one below, you know. And what it also does, it's brilliant if you've got more than one character. If you've got multiple characters, then you can basically bunny hop off from each character. So you do all the powerful stuff on your first character, and then when you got your second character, you move over your weapons, but your season pass armor that you unlocked on the first character will be waiting to be picked up. So you do this, try and get, you know, your rare armor, and then you'll take maybe, you leave your. I always like to leave my armor in case I need a piece. So if all I need is leg armor to get the next power level, I can go into my season pass. The armor in the season pass levels as you level. So if you leave your leg armor, and when you see it, it's at 971, and then you go back to it when you're in 976, it will have leveled to 976. It follows your gear level. So it's worthwhile having that stuff behind you, so that if you ever do need a specific piece. Now, because I've needed... Oh, look at that. I do have. It's only one higher. But I'll take it. I don't have any other pieces, do I? I'm just checking now. I don't think I have. Nope. But I'll get a cloak soon. So that gave me another piece, and look at that. That's a 66 rated pair of boots. So this is kind of what I'll be doing for the stream, because this is all in preparation for a trials run tomorrow. I'm probably going to do... In fact, I'm pretty close. So I will go to the tower. And these are just like tier 1s, which I think are 3 above. That's a tier 2, which is 4. So we'll go and take these 2 rewards and see what they get us. You know, they could help us get to the next power level, which is ideally what we want them to do. So how is everybody enjoying the new season? Do you think this season's better than last season? I think it started off better. I'm much happier with the way it's gone this season so far. Looking forward to getting a new bunker tomorrow, next week. That'll be good. I think that was... Oh, that's a shame. Nice one. Now, because I'm looking to get a power increase, I'm going to take the clan reward first, because that should drop at 8-2, and as long as it's not a weapon. We need to get the gear level. Yeah, definitely, Rob. We need to get the gear level up higher to where the weapons are. If it's a primary, it could be good. Fingers crossed, because RNG has been really hitting me. So, tier 2 is 4 above. Cloak. There we go. 7-8, which means that the Vanguard reward is going to drop at 8-1 as well. So tier 1 is 3, tier 2 is 4, tier 3 is 5. Pinnacles are 5 as well, until you hit max gear level, and then that's 2 above. They scale down from, I think, 997. So if you're a 99 gear level 998, Pinnacles will only still be 1002. So primary, I'm going to keep it on the Revoker. Snapshot explosive. Now we're close to another gear drop, another power increase. Oh well. Thought I would try. So we'll go and get this engram, and then I've kept myself close to Vanguard rewards. So I need to do one more strike. Oh. Has everybody been enjoying the beautiful beetles that we seem to have picked up? Ridiculous. Ridiculous. So we'll go on and do this strike. Solar subclass. I've been beetled more times in the past couple of days than I've been kicked ever, I think. I can't go at the tower without getting the beetle ever. I keep muting my mic because with all this playing, I've been forgetting to eat regularly. So I'm trying to stuff my face with bourbon biscuits to give me a sugar rush. Oh. Arms dealer with a sword? Is it arms dealer? I think I've got to kill a heap of Cabal anyway for Le Bounty. Yep, I'm not going to kill 130 in this strike. Oh, it's not. Lake of Shadows. Still waiting on someone joining. Anytime. There it comes. One, two. Right, is the dude just running past everything? Dude, I'm trying to kill all your friends. I think that dude's just trying to run past everything. It's a lot safer if we just kill them all, man. Alright, okay. Speed running, yeah. They're trying. What is he doing? He is trying to speed run, isn't he? I think I think I should let this dude go first. Oh, is he just trying to run past everything? What's he doing? Yeah, I can hear the wizard. What the? Is the wizard gone? Yeah. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is is why I don't do strikes. He is dead again. You're not wrong. Oh man. Alright, we'll put that on him. Big hit. Well, there we go. So we get boots slightly higher. Triple tap rampage. I think my highest is higher than that anyway. 7-7. That's just what happens when you play with people who. I don't have a problem if people want to run past stuff and just on the go, but you know, when they die all the time. Right, we'll leave that there. 979. Is that what my gear level is now? Must be. Yep. So let us go to the EDZ and hand some stuff into the bunker. So as you can see, what I've tried to do with my leveling up, and it's good for any, there's a couple of different ways to level up. And if you can incorporate them all, Yeah, it makes it a ton easier. I'm going to show you guys once I've finished doing what I'm doing on this account. I'm going to show you guys my account, so you get an idea of. And basically, this week I played my account Tuesday after reset, and then a bit Wednesday, and I've been on TSC's account since. And I was on TSC's account I think Sunday, Monday, or Monday. So I've had a full week on my account since it came out, and I'll show you what my account looks like at the end of the stream, and I'll give you a few little tips on how to level. Now this is a good resource for leveling, but the biggest thing about leveling up your characters is not what rewards you're doing, it's when to hand your rewards in. What to look for, what to do first. You know? I love this part. So we're gonna buy this. Oh. Okay. The chest that's in Rasputin's bunker, along with 150 sparrows, and yeah, 150 sparrows really. It's probably they're both going for the most pointless thing in the game. I don't think I've had more than 2 resources from that chest. Why would I even bother going to it? I could pick up a chest anywhere in EDZ and get two materials. So a few people have asked me on my videos if I can do a video on leveling, and you know, I don't know if the game, I don't know if the expansion's been out too long to do the video, but I feel like I'm pretty well placed to make videos like that, because if I'd have had this account, if I'd have only played on this account from when it came out, all characters would have been max power. You know, I'm pretty decent at leveling characters, because and it's got nothing else to do with the fact that I love leveling accounts. I like building accounts, and I've been doing it since Destiny 1. And it is about watching your gear levels. It's about doing certain rewards before you do other rewards, and it's also knowing the little tricks and the little oh, that's annoying. So I'm here now. I came here to see if he was selling Dusklight. Alright. So I have to do it the old-fashioned way. Right, so I've still got to get sniper kills in EDZ. That'll get me 10 right off the bat. So the little kind of extra things that you kind of need to know when you're leveling an account, or when you're building from any expansion. Some of you guys will have seen other videos about it. You will have seen the usual suspects putting out videos about putting out videos about Play Crucible. You will have seen videos about do your rewards and leave your pinnacles to the end. I see those videos and I literally think, so basically what they're saying is do all your rewards. That's what I see when I see it, but it's more than just that. So there's little kind of things like, obviously, I think this is a thing a lot of people talk about as well, that there's a changing vendor in the game that will drop rewards at your gear level. And it changes. I don't know how often. Some people think it's hourly. I've seen it be the same vendor. I've seen it be the same vendor for you know, I have more joy sniping in Crucible than I do out in the open. And stuff like that really annoys me. So, oh my god, the ghost bullets. Yeah, so take for example Devrin K. Devrin K was the powerful vendor for a couple of, seemed like almost all of Tuesday. You know, it's just luck of the draw. But what it is oh, more. What it is, there's a website I believe you can check, and it will tell you which vendor is given the powerful drops. They help. They help if you need. I need gauntlets. I need this. But it is the RNG based nature of the game that you could go there and have to buy 8 or 9 packages till you get the thing you need. High level activities. High level activities like ordeals and stuff like that. The higher in my experience, the higher the activity, the more likely it is to drop high level blue rewards. So take for example strikes. You get with strikes you get 3 rewards at the end of each strike. It's worthwhile going in to do them and, you know, do 2 or 3 of those and see what rewards you get from doing those. But I will, as I say, when I go into my character, you'll see it's kind of hard to keep saying the same thing. I'd rather show you guys. So what I'm kind of doing at the moment, I'm sure you're all aware, is I'm farming this material so I can hand in my stuff at the bunker, because you get powerful rewards every time you level the bunker up. And again, when you fully max out, when you fully max out your bunker, you get a pinnacle reward.
I'm tracking an enemy band moving with purpose. Perhaps you could discourage them from moving any further.
I'll do a little bit more. Yeah, it was a little bit of a culture shock coming onto this account. This is a great kind of farming place. Most people know this. Don't kill the captain, and these shanks will just keep coming. How many different weapons do I need to do? Sidearm? Have I got sidearm? Arms? They... See? So I'm holding off for rewards because I know that I've still got room for maneuver. I've still got room to increase power level and gear level before I hand any rewards in. You guys hear about the bug? It's in the heroic. Well, I don't know if it's in the heroic, but it's definitely in the 0 hour and the whisper. Basically, you can run through them now with any weapon. Crazy. Never put my heroic run out now. Chest. Oh. I'll do one more patrol. See what chests we can find doing this patrol.
I have a list, haven't I?
What did I kill that dropped something? What did I kill? Dreg. I'm not going to get many dregs there. Not going to get many dregs there. But there are a couple up here. Warmind Pistolier. I'll check in a minute to just make sure, because I believe that's another kind of, it's not a secret, it's not anything, it's just a key to doing things quickly. You don't have to know life this game to do well on it. Efficiency will always beat. Look at the boy that was running the strike with. Just wanted to get through it as fast as possible. got to the boss no faster than me just about, and I end up killing everything. Efficiency will always beat rushing trying to get through it, and you know. So Pistolier, that's a weekly. I've got 2 more of those. Machine gun, rocket launcher. Okay, well, let's go back to the bunker and see if we can hand something in, get another cheeky reward. I do love this slide. It's the glass man. Is anybody else noticing this happening a lot in the tower, that you spawn in and you're greeted by Claude Rains here? For the younger viewers, Claude Rains was the original actor that played the Invisible Man. Yep, I'm showing my age. Okay. It's cool. It's cool, mate. Alright, so now we're going to buy this, which nice. Very nice. Just for you guys that maybe don't understand why I'm like happy about that. Does that mean I can buy? I can. Dusklight shards. The reason I'm so happy about that is because that is now I haven't had a lot of playtime on the hunter. I leveled the Titan up and piggybacked off the level of the Titan. Now I started on the hunter and I'd done some rewards at the end of last week, and I decided to go to the Titan. I've spent 2 full days on the Titan. The hunter is now the same level that I left the Titan at, because the weapons gave him the boost. I'm not really too bothered about the power bonus, because this is for trials. You know, so the power bonus won't affect trials. Yep, so we've managed to get everything up to roughly the same level, so I can start doing decent rewards again. Going for the decent rewards. What's this? Okay, now I left some stuff here. There. So that would drop an 85. I'm just looking to see what it is I was going to do, because I can't remember what I was going to do. Still got stuff here to do. Oh, the memory of Veltalo. Oh yeah, I've got to do the repeatable playable story. I've left. What a mysterious disturbance. Was it not that yesterday as well? Oh no. I can't. I don't remember. I can't remember what it was yesterday. $78. I'll put that on the Ariana's vow. Hope this isn't. It is. This isn't a difficult mission. It's just annoying. It is an annoying mission. You know?
Attention all Guardians. Last night we detected a seismic disturbance on the moon. Within hours it was swarming with hive. This plague must not be allowed to spread.
So how many of you guys have been into trials? Has anybody... I know obviously me, Lee, Scott went in. Have any of you other guys went in and tasted trials? Does it interest many of you guys?
The Hive wanted the superstar from the key. That is what our disturbance originated. We will investigate, but first we must regain a human foothold. For some of you, this is all too familiar. But do not let the atrocities of Crudaholic
Does it interest you, Eric?
tragedies of our past repeat themselves.
Are you someone that played a lot of trials in D1? Okay. Do you enjoy it? Because I suppose it's one thing to think you're, self-assess that. Too much stress? I can agree with that. Oh, taking a lot of heat. 86, jeez, oh man.
Hive appear to be retreating. Commander, these Hive are erratic, scattered.
They lack leadership. Crota's death left a void they have yet to fill. But the disturbance seems to have emboldened them. They must be stopped.
Where are they?
Lee, are you still in chat? Oh, sorry guys.
Let's shut it down.
I'm not sure if Lee's still here. Doing it for the catalyst. I'm not really going to bother with that sword. Yeah, I've done a few myself. I'd be a liar to say I know exactly how many I've done, but I never got the catalyst. If I'm being honest though, I've heard people say, "Oh, it's a really good weapon, and it's this and it's that." I just can't see it. I think its uses out in the open world are going to be very limited. The catalyst for the Fourth Horseman, Eric, you get it from that legendary Lost Sector. I think Scott's got it, and he was using it today when we done the legendary Lost Sector on this account, and didn't seem very special to me. But like everything else in the game, there'll be a use for it. when you do PvE with a PvP loadout.
I know what you mean.
On this account, I'm really looking for the
Eris is back on the move?
Hardlight Catalyst. I got the Lumina Catalyst. I haven't had the Hardlight, but I still got the Ordeals to do. Crucible. I got loads of stuff to do. Dungeon. Those legendary lost sectors, which it's not the one I need this week. Today, sorry. I'll always try and get a shot off on the next one before it shuts up. There is a satisfying noise when a sadistically satisfying noise. I may add, when you run over a hive, that crunch. It is quite a satisfying crunch, actually. Yay.
Path is clear. Ready to head into the Scarlet Keep.
Eris came to me. She'd found evidence of something very old. A potential threat to humanity. Eris insisted on going alone. Just a scouting mission. Eris is
I'm going to turn this up a little bit for you guys.
and again. Often to her own detriment.
If anybody can take care of themselves, it's Eris Morn. Ikora, we've lost her signal. That's strange.
Not so strange. It's like the second or third time this has happened to us. Down in that.
What's that?
Oh yeah, it's not. It's strange because, yeah, there's a ghost. He's getting his light invaded. worthwhile remembering. It's kind of cool how many of these, the stuff that's happening is like a nod back to D1. So you've got, obviously it's the lanterns. They don't operate the same way, but you've got the Chamber of Suffering and in the dungeon is an homage to the runes in King's Fall. So it's nice that they're reconnecting and connecting the dots again. Because I always had a problem with that. When D2 come out, the NPCs literally spoke to us like we'd never encountered the Vex or the Hive or the Fallen, Cabal. You know, a lot of the lore and the history of the game, basically the NPCs, Akora, Zavala, Cade to a degree, they acted like we'd never faced any of this before. So it's nice that they're starting to realise that Destiny is a universe and that you can't categorise the games. And I honestly think that's really good for the franchise as a whole, because there'll be many players that will hear stuff in Destiny 2 and they'll be thinking to themselves, where did that come from? I'm interested in that. It might even make them purchase D1 just to play it and get the story, and it's good for the franchise. You don't want to alienate players that have never played D1, but you definitely want for it to be inclusive, an experience. Right, I'm going to try something here.
But we killed him.
Oh, hello. You didn't like it? Down boy.
He's regenerating? We can't win. We have to go now. Guardian, come with me.
So Eris also saying that Guardian come with me kind of line. That's also a nod back to the Taken King, because the mission where we have to go to, where we have to raid,
Eris Morn.
where we have to go back into Crota. That's kind of, she says the exact words there.
What is that pyramid? You've heard the stories of the Traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity. Before us lies a dark remnant of their existence. Was it struck down by the Traveler? Left here on purpose? The truth is ours to discover. Discover how. We find a way inside.
Okay. So that was unfortunate that it gave us that, but it could have been worse. Well, it just is lucky that I have to do the nightmares. Let's go and take some bounties. Do I have to do them in nightmare hunts? Okay, well let's go and get some nightmare bounties and descend upon the nightmares. Let's move this so I can get in a more comfy position. So if I put that on, combination blow, and I think I bought for the bond maybe? Yes. Which will help. With finishing this, because it's another reward, and that's kind of how we have to think about it. One, two, three, 5, 6, 4, 2, 4. So we're halfway to our next power increase.
The fight continues. Use it well.
Yep, I don't think I'm going to do any more moon bounties just yet. I wish I hadn't have picked that up, because is that the glitched one? Yeah. So now I have to kill So literally, because I'm just going in to do this, I'm just going to do it at the... I'm going to do it at the lowest power level I can do it at. Oh, this should be fun. And when I say fun, I mean it's not going to be fun. Oh man. Right, okay, after we do this, then we'll go back to the tower and we'll hand that in. I forgot I had that prime, because that will increase just about everything I've got. We want gauntlets. Gauntlets is what we want. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, that is what we want. So it kind of is, it kind of can be a little bit time consuming because there's so many rewards and you kind of have to do just about everything. But when you're leveling your character up, it's kind of what it takes to do it efficiently. Big throw. So now we've got someone running in. Oh, here we go. This is going to be fun. And that dodge got me my melee back. So if I can get one nightmare, if I can melee one nightmare in every section, it shouldn't be too bad. You guys, I suppose it's the elephant in the room. To get everybody's keeping, I hope everybody's keeping themselves safe from potential infections and... Oh, come on. See, that's why I tried to get there quickly, because the Mr. Look at me, I've got a sword. He's going to come in. Nice. I don't have anything solar. Ah, no. Let's find some. Yeah, it was good. It was unfortunate, but it was going to happen. How did I get on with that one? Not bad. So, that is one done. It was pretty easy to do. I'll do it again. Maybe switch it up for the last one. I didn't have any plans to stream tonight because I hadn't announced I was going to stream or whatever. But somebody messaged me and asked if they'd missed any of my streams if I hadn't streamed, and literally because it was the start of the new season. The first week or two I normally just take to just grind it out. And because I don't have the webcam or I don't have the proper setup, it's kind of harsh. It's hard to keep the streams up to the level I want them at. So hopefully that's all going to change. I did have plans to, because obviously with the coronavirus and stuff affecting the way the world is viewing things at the moment, you know, it's probably set in stone now that I'm not going to be going to GCX. So not that I'm not complaining about that. The safety and the welfare of everybody involved is more important than that. So I'm gonna have to really give it some thought of whether I should just get a PC and do that. It would definitely help the streams because, as most people know that have watched the streams since I started kind of trying to figure this stuff out, I've got the webcam, I've got everything set up. It's now just the operating system. My laptop can't handle everything at the same time. So, you know, it's been a good servant to me, the MSI. But it needs a bit of help now, so we're gonna look into, and then I definitely want to be on PC before year 4 starts, before September. You know, and I think that will help things massively. As I say, I'll do a few more rewards, a few more bits and bobs. I'm going to switch onto my account and show you guys my characters. Just give you an idea of, I'll talk through my process of how I got to that. And it literally was a week's worth of play. Why am I running like an idiot? Maybe because I didn't expect. Ah, he killed him. Uh-oh. Didn't really mean to hit that guy that hard. That wasn't too bad. I think I got 4. Yeah, I think I might have got 4 there. So what I have 15, so 4 of that. It's 12. No, I can't have got 4. Okay, so what we're going to do is dodge, get my... I was trying to go backwards and forwards, in between both of them, and damage them at the same time. Oh, oops, sorry, buddy. Yeah, I'm dead. Run! Yes, that's better. Save yourself. What's he? Yeah, he's dead. Right, let's get him up. We don't have a lot of ammunition left, and she's already on the melt. Ah. No, I picked up a hand cannon, didn't I? Nice job, boys. So, another prime. We will go and get our reward for the Veiled Hollow thing. What tier is it? Alright, we won't. What we will do is we'll go and get this prime first. We'll go and get the prime. I'll go and get my reward from Veiled Hollow, and then I'll switch accounts and show you guys my character before the end of the stream. As I say, this is just an impromptu stream. I didn't plan to stream tonight. I was actually going to stream tomorrow night, but I'm not really sure how I'll be able to do it, because I'm going to be in a fire team and I'm going to be doing trials, and you would only hear me, you wouldn't hear them, because as far as I'm aware at the moment, I'm not sure I can stream chat at the same time on Xbox, but I'm going to have a look at that tonight, between tonight and tomorrow, because my character is high enough to go into trials and do well, hopefully. So I don't need to like grind out tomorrow before I go in. I want to get everything done on this account.
Let's see what we've got for you.
Energy. Okay.
Circumstances change, but the data remains. Always.
So, energy weapon. So as you can see, you got, that's another power bonus. And it is all good. I'm kind of happy with where this account's got to. There's still a heap of stuff to get done. Dungeons and what have you. You know, there's still a lot of stuff that can get done. Get some more of that to hand in some more of those. As the season's going on, if I'm being 100% honest, as the season's going on, I'm appreciating Shadowkeep more and more.
Well, not again.
Wow.
Eris, we found Vel Tarlo's mark.
I can't believe it. Vel, he forged a link for every life he rescued. And this is for me. Thank you for bringing this back. I did not want to ask Val to join our fire team. I knew he would say yes, but he found out and volunteered.
So, that is where we are. I have a reward that I can do to get... I have something I can do to get a powerful, which hopefully will help towards 982. The goal by the end of tonight is to be 990. But we will see. So, real quick, what I'm going to do for and the stream is I'm going to go into my account and I'm going to just tell you the little tips and hints and tricks that I used to get my account looking the way that it looks. Not that it's anything special, just... Oh, nice. Let's shut that down. Destiny's like so buggy at the moment. Unbelievably buggy. I think this might be the worst I've ever seen it. So guys, who's still here? Who's managed to put up with the boredom? I hope it hasn't been boring. It's been kind of boring for me a little bit. It hasn't, and just chat's really quiet. Hey Eric. Hi Lee. You guys just grinding away, just doing your thing. So I want you to bear in mind that I haven't played my account for like 3 or 4 days. This was all week 1. You grinding your teeth at work? Grinding and watching? I'm dealing with idiots. Laundry Right. So, this is... Okay. Okay. This is what I managed to do in week 1. I think one of them won't be an accurate representation because of weapons I've got on. And that will be the one I load into. The Warlock isn't an accurate representation. I don't believe it is. It might be. No, it's not. So this is what I managed to do in the first week. Got all my characters to max gear, right? My hunter managed to level up its gear level. So my hunter is at 1001, right? I got some nice little drops. And as you can see, I got a fair amount of stuff at quite high level, but some of it is on other things. As you can see, in the first week I fully upgraded my bunker. 84 levels in 7 days on the season pass. None of those yet. So what these are my tips for leveling up, right? So the key factors for leveling up are understanding the reward system. So as we've seen tonight, tier 1 powerful rewards is 3 power levels, tier 2 is 4 power levels, tier 3 is 5. Pinnacles work as a tier 3 until you are going to overhit. You know, so if you were 996 and you'd done a pinnacle, it would drop at 901, I think. Or is it? No, I think it, if you were 996, it might only drop at 1000. If you were 997, it would take you 2 over. I think that's the way it works. So understanding the powerful rewards sounded like there I didn't understand them, but I'm just not too sure when you hit the thresh point with pinnacles. I think it'll keep you at 1000. If it can't take you 2 over, it will just keep you at 1000. So 996 isn't a great time to do a pinnacle. Understanding how the leveling system works. So obviously each power level, 1 power level per piece of armor, 1 piece of one piece of pinnacle, one piece of power per armor equates to a full power level. So you can calculate how many individual power increases you need by counting up the above and below of your gear level. Okay, so the main things that I would suggest to do for leveling up, 100%, don't leave too big a gap between armor or weapons and your gear set. So if you've got 992, or, well, let's even go, if you've got 974 leg armor and your gear level is 978, don't do any powerful rewards. So if you haven't done your strikes yet, go in and do 2 strikes with the subclass the same, and then change your subclass so that you don't finish off your strikes. And just do a couple of strikes until you get leg armor, because it will drop close to your gear level. The higher the activity, the higher potential drop of the blues, is what I've found. So you want to keep all your stuff kind of close together. There will be a rotating vendor that will sell gear at your gear level. And like I've said, there is a website. If you go on to, I can't remember exactly what it's called, but if you've got Destiny Item Manager, if you've got DIM and you go to vendors, I think it takes you to that website, and it will just tell you which vendor is selling the highest gear stuff, and it changes regularly. I think at the moment it's EDZ. I think it's Devron K is selling stuff. So if I went to buy stuff from Devron, it would drop at 1,000. I don't think he'll scale the power gear to my gear. I don't know. Maybe he will, because now that I've went up a gear level, maybe he will sell it at that. Then there's the Crucible. Now, a lot of you guys might have heard that comp drops high level stuff. It does. What is the best way to take advantage of that? Well, you see, the reason why people say play comp is because you get glory and valor rewards playing comp. And here's one of my little tips. Make sure you're on a 5-win streak before you go into comp. Now, I know that's not so easy to do, but if you get on a 5-win streak, just go into comp. You won't lose your Valor 5-win streak in comp, but for every win, you'll accrue Valor at the values of a 5-win streak. So you could stay in comp for 2 or 3 hours and win 3 matches. Those 3 matches will level you up in comp. Next week's going to be massive for that, because you're going to get extra Valor. For people that are really looking to level up but don't have the time, go and play comp at the next weekend, Friday to Tuesday, on a 5-win streak. Because you'll get rewards thrown at you. And the rewards from Crucible, especially for leveling up, are powerful. So you've got what? Guardian, Brave, Heroic, Fabled, Mythic, Legend. For each time that you level up to a new sub level, you'll get a powerful reward. Crucible rewards are pretty good as well. They will keep you leveled. Now, it's not the only secret, but what I found is people that played Crucible more than people that didn't play Crucible leveled up faster. Right? It's not a just go and do that and everything will be fine. That's not the kind of the way it works, but it really will help. Still do the thing though where you don't do your powerful rewards until until you're very leveled. Save your pinnacles. Your tier 3s do if you're pretty level, you know, and everything's kind of close to each other, do a tier 3. Keep an eye on this, because this will go away at certain times. Prime attunement. When you get enough prime engrams, that will go, and it comes back at reset the next day. And as you can see, that I Pinnacle rewards, all I done for this, for the Pinnacles, was dungeons. And I done 2 dungeons on this character. Got that. Got that. But I also got that, right? Now, the reason why I've got 3 is because I leveled up my EDZ bunker. When you level whatever character you level the bunker up on, you get a pinnacle reward for. You only get it once, obviously, because you only level it up on one character. So it's worthwhile saving that for the character you need. Even if you've got enough. Even if you've got enough tokens on your Titan to fully level your EDZ bunker up. Go into the cat if you don't need it on the Titan, if it would really be helpful on your Hunter or your Warlock, switch character and go and do it on that. Crucible also rewards a lot more tokens. A lot more of those chip token things. These things. Warmine bits. As you can see, I got 1500 saved. It's not by any means, there'll be people with tons more than that, because I literally did not do a lot of Crucible on my account to level up. I had, you know, TSC's account doesn't have access to all of this kind of stuff. You know, I had thousands of those, and I used them to help me level up. Because when I needed something, gauntlets, leg armor, if I way leveled up past there, I went and I purchased packages with my tokens and just kept doing it until I got leg armor, and I used maybe about 2,000 Vanguard tokens doing it. But I don't really go and hand my tokens in, so by the time next season comes, I'll be probably back up to having almost 3,000 Vanguard tokens. Probably the same with Crucible tokens as well. So that is my tips. You can't, if you're time gated on how long you've got to play, then for the first 2 weeks of every season, you should be very, very careful and efficient with your powerful drops, how you do them, which ones you choose to do next. Save the higher ones for when you're close, you know, everything's kind of close and you'll get the maximum benefit from any drop. But if you're up and down with your rewards, up until 1,000, rares will drop close to your gear level. So always work your power level out based on your gear level, not on the artifact. Because if you work it out on the artifact, you'll give yourself a false representation of where you are. If you always work out that I'm a 101, if the season ended today and the new one started tomorrow, I would start the next season as 1,001. That's kind of the way to work it out. All the rest of it, I am going to be, once I've finished, I would probably be 116, 117 by now if I'd have only been playing my account. I do want to get close to that 160 mark, because as you guys know, when that Grandmaster Nightfall comes out, I'm going to be all over that. So there's no excuses for me to not be 1,060 or close. There's no excuses. So when it comes out, I've got 4 or 5 weeks till it comes out. Now I know that they're changing, and a big shout out to Lee for telling me that, for giving me the proper information, that definitely in April, closer later on in the season, that clan bounties, Vanguard, Crucible, and I'm not sure about Gambit, but definitely Vanguard, Crucible, and your clan engrams will be pinnacles later on in the season. Now, I'd read that that was going to change, and the day that the DLC come out, there were 4 or 5 websites reporting that that change had happened. I must have missed it in the TWAB, because in the TWAB it said it was coming later on in the season. I understand why they're doing it, but it's kind of pointless. It should be here now. You know? So, yeah, that's... And be aware of these kind of things, right? Let's have a look at this. Be aware of these. This number here. Never ever bin armor that's 60 plus. Now, I did see a miraculous piece of armor on Twitter that was 106. That's an interesting point, Lee. Very possibly. Very possibly. But then, if they had different tiers, what you could have is the pinnacle, the gear level could rise. So when Grandmasters come out, I can't understand why, because in 5 to 6 weeks time, grinders will be at 110. So if you're going to give us 3 more sources of pinnacles, what's the point in doing that later on? There's only 3 sources. Well, you've obviously got the dungeon, you've got Master Nightmares and 100Ks. You also have, but it's a one-off. The bunkers are one-off, so can't really count that. But going flawless in trials every weekend gives you a pinnacle. Now, I'm not sure if that's per character. Then you've got the raid. So there is actually 4, 5, there's 8 pinnacle sources per week. Why give us 3 more at the middle of the season if they're not going to increase the gear level? I don't understand why we're not getting those pinnacle rewards, unless the only way we're not getting those pinnacle rewards now was because they needed more time to implement that change. Maybe it would because these rewards in their current status with the current levels have been around for, forever. Since we've had the powerful and the milestones, those have, since they brought them in, maybe they're embedded in a different set of systems, and by changing them, they're worried they need to play test it and make sure it doesn't. God forbid Bungie made a change in the game that kind of had lasting effects on other things, but maybe they would be big, really big things, So maybe they want to play test it because they know it's affiliated to a different set of systems. That's the only way I can see that being a thing. Now, I know not everybody has the ability to do Master Nightmare hunts and do 100Ks and even do dungeons. So it would give the average everyday player 3 pinnacle sources that they never had before then. I still don't understand it though. I really don't, because the core player will be very close, if not already at 110 by the time they come out. Well, if Strikes, Vanguard and Crucible, sorry, I don't know why I just said that. If Clan, Strike and Crucible give pinnacle rewards at the same level, then if they don't increase the gear level or the pinnacle level, yeah, then the only reason they're being brought out, I believe, is because players maybe aren't getting their dungeons done, nightmare hunts, 100Ks, raids, so it gives people who don't go into those sorts of stuff the chance to level their character up high enough to get into the Grandmaster. But still, it just seems like if you've not got a team to do a dungeon, or a Master Nightmare Hunt, or 100K, how are you getting a team to do a Grandmaster Nightfall? The raid, yeah, I can understand. You might not be raiding every week. It's not so easy to get 6 players who will sit in a raid for, 2 or 3 days until it gets done. If that's what it takes, sometimes you leave that checkpoint, you come back. It doesn't always happen. So I can understand that there's a heap of people not doing that. To say that you have to look at it. I mean, even forgetting about the challenge, doing the raid or beating the raid. Yeah, there's a challenge and there's a prestige and there's an emblem, but there's also armor and weapons to go chasing, and some of the raid weapons are tasty. So I don't think it's going to take away the prestige or the want for a lot of people to beat the raid. If it isn't being brought, if it's just being brought in at that point to prep people for this the Grandmaster, then if it comes in halfway through the season, it's came in halfway through the season too late, because it should be in now to help people prep for it. If you're only giving them 3 pinnacle drops additional to kind of balance off the fact that you're not getting your raids done, then they should be here now. So there has to be a reason why they're being held off, other than, the only 2 I can think of is they're going to raise the gear level. Oh, nice. How can you be trying to contact Destiny servers? I'm not doing anything. Ridiculous. Yeah, so this is just ridiculous. It's been happening since, I don't know how many times that's happened to me. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to sign out of this account and sign back in with the wee mans. For anybody that doesn't know, the TSC account that I'm leveling up, it's a clan member, and he's also my son. So he used to be a big Destiny player, and then he went away and started playing Fortnite. He's a very good PvP player, and he used to love Trials. Me and my 2 sons have been flawless we've been flawless on more than, every time I've went flawless, one of them has been with me. So getting us back together, to get the flawless run done, it's not just about I want to go flawless and they're my only option to go flawless. It's a family thing. There's that connection. I kind of hoped that I would be able to go flawless with my 2 boys, but I was hoping to be able to go flawless with some of my real good mates. If you don't know who you are, you should know who you are. And I'm saying that kind of publicly. So I'm using my platform now to send coded messages to somebody in chat. So, what I plan on doing tomorrow, if you guys can stand it, if you guys are interested, is I'm going to start the stream. I don't know if we'll already have done some cards. If I do go flawless tomorrow, it will. I'm gonna record it no matter what, because, you know, be a nice thing to put up on the channel. I never put the heroic 0 hour up because literally, you know, the new season started and I thought, right, okay, I'll let the new season start. Nobody's really going to be interested in the heroic or seeing a heroic. I'll let the new season kind of play out, and then when it dies down, I've got a video to put up. And then this bug appeared where the ads in the 0 hour have very little health. And people are soloing them in stupid times. So I am going to wait to put that up. I've still got it. I will get it up. I couldn't do the catalyst. I'm going to have to do something else with the catalyst because it wouldn't let me do the catalyst because I've already done it. So I couldn't even access the terminals to show you guys the codes and stuff. So, and as far as I'm aware, I think Jordan's done it as well. So I can't even do it on this account. So my plan was to take one of my other accounts, which opened up another thing, which was, I don't know if many of you guys remember, I done a 3-week challenge. What a lot of you guys don't know is I done a second 3-week challenge and never posted it. I spent 3 weeks grinding out an account, and then afterwards I was just so kind of done with it. I went, nah, I ain't posting that. And I beat the challenge. I done the whole year of Forsaken in 3 weeks. Really burnt me. I've done all the raids, and so I've got an account. Once I get per week, if I can get, I'm gonna have to plan it out. If I can get 5 or 6 power levels additionally per week, it will slow down as the power levels increase. But if I can, you know, I can get the character ready for the Grandmaster as quickly as possible, because I'm a 114. That would be a 123 with the gear level. If I can get the gear level 10 to get 1010 gear. By that point, I'm probably have 5 or 6 other power levels on top of that. There'll be a pinnacle reward from. Now remember what I've said in this stream about the pinnacles, because there'll be a pinnacle reward for leveling the Munan Isles dungeons up. So make sure you take that on the character that you really need it on. If I can get, I reckon it's 1060, so I'm thinking if I can get myself to 1050 before it comes out, I'll be competitive within it. You know. And that's all I can ask for, is to be able to, you know, there are some of these Nightfalls that I'm kind of like, ugh. Obviously Exodus Crash is one that I'm worried about. Exodus Crash, man. Especially being underpowered. So I can't honestly see them keeping the gear level at 110 when there's an activity that's 160. 50 levels above. I can't see them doing that. I think they'll increase the gear level. And if they don't, this will be a new move. This will be something we haven't seen, to be so under-leveled. You know, because the average player is not going to get to touch those. You know, because I mean, I suppose in a fire team 130s, but even then, that's people that have never reached the max gear level. That's I suppose that, but that's just this season. Maybe next season they'll still be 1060. You know. So, right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. Short stream tonight. Short for me, anyway. Thank you to everybody for tuning in. streams will be back to normal for the weekends, and you know, we will be streaming again tomorrow, and it will be Trials. And unless I can do a workaround, you're only going to hear my chat. But we'll see what we can get done. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will see you guys tomorrow for the Trials.